All right, I think I finally figured it out. We were having a lot of issues with me trying to do a stream, and I think that what I was doing was trying to use some special software. So if you get to this, awesome. If not, then we'll be able to send out a link to the video once it's posted and you'll be able to see some of the stuff. But I do hope that you get a chance to watch the video because there are a lot of updates that we're looking for our week this week. So first of all, let me go through here. Just a big one for us right now is going to be Google Classroom and the assignments. So one thing is we've had quite a few students marking as done before their work is finished. And that kind of becomes an issue because I'm looking to see that the work is done and I can't find it. So please just make sure that you do not click mark as done until you have actually completed the assignment. So this is something that you can make sure that your students are doing, your children are doing. Just as you're doing that, also just making sure that we are getting all of the work completed. So here's kind of some differences. If it is online, I can look at either the website or the assignment, and I can see the work that they're doing. But it's an offline assignment, then I need them to either attach a picture or attach a document or have you send a picture on Dojo and then in the description write like sent a picture on Dojo or anything like that. So they can always add comments on their assignments. So make sure that if there's not work attached to the assignment, that there's something like a comment saying what they did or how they turned it in or how they got it to me. So that'll be really helpful for me, just spending all that time searching for where the assignments went. So next we have kind of an awkward one to do. I understand that you guys are all really wanting to make sure that everyone's being successful and stuff, but I am not here to be like, oh, our assignments must be turned in and everything like that. Like I understand that life gets in the way and sometimes you're busy and other things like that. But if you're pressed for time or your child's struggling with an assignment, you doing the assignment for them really doesn't help anybody. So please just make sure that you get a chance to work with them, maybe look at their work. I know that typing is sometimes an issue for students, so maybe typing, but let them dictate what you're writing. We've just had some parents kind of like doing a little bit more than necessary. So we want our students to be ready for fourth grade when we get back to school. So it's really important that they're kind of doing the learning and letting them get a chance to do that. So that said, like 90% of the work I'm seeing is really awesome and a lot of good stuff happening. So I wanted to make sure you guys are aware of this. So the Meals on the Move program, this is a program that First Student, the bus company, Sodexo, our food company, and Medford School District are working together with to provide meals. And so kind of cool. So there's free lunch and breakfast. That means that you go and you get a sack lunch, and then they give you a sack breakfast also for the next day. And so that is free for any child under 18. So if they're a year old or not in school yet, or they go to a different school, it doesn't matter. We're not checking anything. So please feel free to come on down. I know Kennedy is one of the sites. So from 11 to 12:15 every Monday through Friday. And you can look on Peach Jar for some of the other sites if you're in a different area. I know that I've been volunteering down at our church on West Main across the street from Blackbird. And we're one of the sites that's been doing it. And today we gave out 51 lunches. So it's it's a good program, and it's super awesome. Just a chance to take some of that burden off of like trying to find lunch and maybe buying lunch, but also it gets you out of the house. So that's kind of nice too. So feel free to come down any day, Monday through Friday, to pick up lunch at Kennedy. So the big one that I know a lot of you guys have been looking for is the student belongings pickup. So on Tuesday, I went to the classroom. It spent quite a long time trying to get everybody's stuff out of their desks and make sure I had everybody's things into, I put everybody's things in a different bag. We're letting those sit for a few days so that we kind of get any germs off of them, and then we'll be able to disperse them on Monday. So Monday, May 4th, Cinco de Mayo Eve, is when our pickup starts. So we have pickup for kindergarten at 9 o'clock, and first grade at 10 o'clock, and second grade at 11 o'clock, and third grade we are from 1:30 to 2:30, and but we're also doing this by household. So feel free to come at the earliest time for your household, and we're going to get everything. So if you have a first grader, a third grader, and a fifth grader, you do not have to come back 3 times. Go once, get everybody's things at one time, and then you'll be able to go from there. So if you're having trouble getting to it if you're having trouble getting there on that day, we also have a makeup day on Wednesday, May 6th. So there are a lot of different times available. And don't tell Mr. Attell this, but if you can't get there between 1:30 and 2:30, just get there anytime between 9 and 2:30, and they'll be happy to help you. I don't think we're going to turn anyone away, but we're just trying to stagger it so that there's not a ton of people at one time. But make it work for you, or if you need to use the makeup day. If you can't make either of those, just let me know, and we'll try to set something up to try to get you your things also. Some awards for that. So I would like to say that we had some really good awards. So the most things in the desk would definitely be a tie between Emily and Natalie. So congratulations, ladies. You had the most things. There was quite a bit of things. The most pens and pencils, I think, goes to Kimberly. And the most of Mr. Flock's library books in her desk goes to Kira. And the cleanest desk, I think, would go to Ezra. That was pretty clean, so nice job. So hopefully you get a chance to get all of your things. And then if you have any questions, please make sure you're writing me on Dojo. I'm trying to be really on top of things. But yeah, we'll try to get back into those. So hopefully you got a chance. If you weren't able to do our Zoom meeting with the students on Tuesday, we played some games and it was pretty fun. So we'll keep up on some of those Zoom things. And so I'm excited about those. So we'll see you on Tuesday if you're able to do that. And if not, please just check in on this video and see any of the updates that you're needing to find. I don't see any comments or anything, which is totally cool. So if there is anything, please write me a message and we'll get to you as soon as possible. But all right, guys, thanks a lot. Have a good week and stay safe.